Okay, back to the second part of the video, GPAC. GPAC failed after breaking the green and red resistances. It's basically backtesting the red broken downtrend. So this could actually be the one to start it going, but it's actually kind of like not really bouncing so far. So I'm going to skip this one. GPG, Grande Portage Resources, it has to break the blue giant resistance, right? And the red, it has potential, but it has to make a move to clear this blue major resistance. So just to let you know again, for people who are new to my method, I only use log scale charts. So just got to be careful if you're trying to mimic my charts. GRSL, GR Silver Mining, the green and the purple one was broken, but the green one held, and the red downtrend was broken out. I mean, it's kind of like the green one is holding as resistance, but the purple downtrend is broken. So a little bit, tongue in the cheek. Can it move back into the green to start running again? Yeah, that remains to be seen. GSVR, so this is Guanajuato Silver. It is pushing against this green long-term resistance, I think, right? Or I can argue that this is the resistance and it hasn't really broken. It's very hard when it's like this long-term, very long-term lines, very hard to be to pinpoint the breakout level. But I think this is now not really breaking out just yet because this is the third touch on the green and so far it is holding. I think the real breakout would be the red major resistance. So this is kind of you can see since 2021 high, it's kind of an opening megaphone. And if it can be broken, then it's going to be something like it would, I think, take it to the blue and then rally much higher. It has potential, but it hasn't really moved much yet.
I have a
Hekla,
sorry, can you go back, Burak, just one minute?
tell me.
I
Yeah.
have a like an internal, splitter in that megaphone there. Straight in the middle, there is, a
You mean
line
here,
going.
this one,
Yeah, there is
right
an
there?
internal, yeah. And
Yeah,
again, what do you think
something
about
like that.
yeah.
Let me show you. Is it this one, maybe?
Yeah, then you connect the highs. There are some highs going like that, yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
Kind of an internal?
It goes further in as well if it's to the left. But again, what do you think?
Ah, I think this is also like this is, you can see that's an internal resistance. Clearly, like it has three touches on this. So like interim resistance, that one. So
Mhm.
this, if this breaks, I think this is going to run.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Clearly this is looking good. I mean, it has pushed already quite a lot in the last couple of weeks because the weekly chart, you can see 3, 4 weeks. But I think it is kind of stuck at the moment. It is
Yeah.
not really performing just yet. Yeah. Hecla is, unlike Kerr mining, CDE, HL is still under this giant golden resistance, like multi-decade. This is the high of 1968, older than me. So that golden resistance, the green one, they're still there. So the green top band may turn into resistance, even if it wants to clear the golden, this could become a bull flag if it touches the green and starts to pull back. So HL, not my favorite. IAG, I am gold is a nice name, and it has moved quite a lot, especially since the golden resistance. That has been also one of my long stocks for gold. The red resistance broken and back tested twice here. Then the green sideways channel just recently broke and back tested, got back tested. You can see here, right? This back test was $6, and I said, okay, this is still very very bullish, and you got to buy these these dips, and I think the purple top band is the minimum target, which is 17 plus, and it depends on how fast it gets there. Obviously, it could get really close to it, then pull back, and then keep on going. So the purple top band may get tested when it gets to a new all-time high. So You never know, but you have to watch the uptrend formation once it starts going. And I think the green top band's break started it properly. IGO,
Yeah.
one of the well, it is a penny one, and it testing the blue, red, and green, and the green downtrend has to be broken for a rally to basically follow. So if it can break the green top band, I think this is going to spike out. And clearly the blue one, right, is got back tested, and the red support and the green. So this, if you're buying this, your stop would be 12.50 after the decimal, and basically your target would be over 34. So it has a really, good risk control or risk to reward ratio. Impui, this is Impala, and the blue. So first the red was broken down back in 2023, then the blue downtrend was broken and back tested, and then finally just recently it broke out of the purple bull flag. And now it's testing the black top band. So that's 3 touches on the top, 2 touches on the bottom. This was my warning this week for the long holders of my members, because I said, like, if you're still long, right, this could become a resistance, and maybe it will, maybe it won't. If it smashes through, then it's good, but it doesn't have to. It may come down to the purple back test and then rally. Yeah. Or if it turns into a bear flag, which I doubt it would, it is going to basically smash through the black and then rally to 33, 35. But as you can see here again, platinum stocks are terrible performers. Like when the underlying is rallying 40%, you would expect the miner to basically rocket, right? But nothing like that happening. So it is a little bit puzzling to me. IPT, Impact Silver, the red downtrend is broken. It's bounced off the blue. Yes, a little bit spiky here and there, but recently the red downtrend is broken. It's only the green one that needs to break. If it can, it will clear the golden and it will get to that blue top band. Okay, that is my target for impact because of the red downtrend that is also broken. Jaguar, not one of my favorites. It ran really good inside the green, but then since the break of the green, it's kind of right in the middle, and there's also the purple. I don't like this one. This is Kinross. Break of the blue was a bull flag. It was a bull signal for me, buy signal for me. Then the golden resistance. Then we had this small black bull flag, broken back tested. Of course, what gave me much more confidence is this green uptrend that was broken to the upside back in May of last year. So now it is forming, it is right under this purple resistance, right? 3 touches on that on the daily. 1, 2, 3. I think the next one will break, but there is a chance for it to come down to the purple bottom band, form a bull flag, and then rally. I think I still expect the ultimate target as the red top band. That's the minimum target, which is going to be around $19 or $20. And then, of course, if it can break out, well, that will be amazingly bullish. KTN, not one of the best. I don't like it. I'm going to skip this one. Leo still has a really good chance. Still, I'm long Leo from this year, 25 cents. It rallied to the green top band. I didn't close. That was my mistake. So it got to the green top band and reversed, came down. Now the blue triangle is broken. It's still this green. So let me put it in a very cleaner chart. This green downtrend, which has 1, 2, 3 touches, and it's this downtrend, which is inside the golden downtrend, right? You can see here. And there's one downtrend inside the other. The big one is the golden. You can see very, very precise. The green top band's break will take us to the golden, but we need to break it first. And to me, the intersection of the red plus golden was a buy signal. And my mistake, as I said, is that I didn't close it when it got to this green top band, and then it came down. So the hope is that it's not going to break the red, that red bottom band. If it breaks, that would be horrible. So the expectation is that it's going to break the golden, and we get to that red top band at over $3. So from 25 cents to $3, not bad if it does that. And Lun, golden bull flag was broken, right? After bouncing off the green support, right? Perfect green support, 1, 2, 3, and it was a double support, golden. That was a really high confidence trade to buy. And the golden bull flag is broken. Now the blue resistance needs breaking, right? The break off the red was not, of course, was bearish. But now we have to break that blue resistance for good. It's not really very precise because of this here. So I think we can even remove that blue. But it has to keep on running. MGG, which is Minorum Gold, it's this red downtrend that is still not broken. The green one is broken, but the red one is not. So it's still trying. And MKO, I think you may remember this one, Casper.
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah,
own this one as well,
yeah,
so yeah.
yeah. So the blue one, when it was ready to break, I
Yeah.
think that was when we were talking about this stock. Then, the golden downtrend was broken. Then the red broken back tested. You can see that support, resistance. Then the blue major one was broken, and that's why it is targeting the red top band, which is like textbook, isn't it? This
Yeah,
is
yeah, exactly.
textbook,
I even
right? The red
remember,
uptrend, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We're going to get to this $9 plus.
yeah, I think
Sorry, what were you saying?
I even said to you after that recording that the
Hmm.
MKO was just a, textbook, one of those grade A setups that, again, at that
Yeah,
point I didn't know, but I
yeah,
bought it heavily upon that blue break there at roughly, I can't remember, almost 4,
yeah,
3.8 or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful.
So yeah, I think it's at 5. I think its targeting is at just over $9. MTA is, where's my lines? Okay, it's coming.
Hmm.
I think my laptop is getting slow. Golden support, the green downtrend. So it may stop at the blue top band. It doesn't have to, but it may stop there, pull back, and then break to the upside would be a really big downtrend breakout. And MUX, this is McEwen. It's
It's a
ready
good
to,
one, yeah.
like, it's out of the golden, but it backtested it too many times. The red one was broken, small one. It rallied, came down. Now the purple resistance is going to break. I think we'll break this purple and run at least to the green top band, right? And when it gets to the green, maybe pull back one more time to form this giant downtrend. And then, well, I'm hoping it will break out as
Mhm.
well. So this is Newmont. Yeah, my laptop is going really slow now. The green downtrend was broken. This is when I told my members to buy. Then backtest again buy. The blue resistance zone is broken and it's getting backtested. I think we're going to get to the red top band eventually. That's the minimum target. And I think there's also, maybe I had removed it, something like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So the red top band is the minimum target, which is at 90 plus. NG, this is Nova Gold. I think there was big news about this one recently, like this spike up, broke out of the golden, broke the red, and came for a back test, came again for a back test. Very, very volatile. But I think this looks amazing.
Mm.
I think the red resistance is broken. I think some parts of it was bought by John Paulson or something. That's how I remember someone, I read something like that. So that, the red megaphone that is broken and backtested, this is going to run. And that's at least to this green top band, at least to this green top band, and hopefully break it as well. OCG, right? It is inside this golden downtrend, massive downtrend. This needs to break anything above 32,
Yeah.
which would clear also the red resistance, right? That would be a massive like buy signal, really, really strong buy signal. Anything above 33, you want to buy. And PAS, Pan American Silver, it's has to get to the green and break. It has broken the purple, the red. Now the black top band is holding. So this black top band is breaking. That's the minimum to very basically to get going, PGE, red didn't really materialize. So I'm going to remove the red, okay? So that's not really very nicely done resistance. Was it this one? Then yes.
That's better,
So you
yeah.
can see 3 touches. 1, 2, 3. It's broken. So minimum target is the green top band, eventually at 57. And of course, this green sideways channel could be broken to the upside. This is from 2016. So that's a 10-year base, right? So yeah, it may take a long time. This stock doesn't move very fast. Let me put it this way. PLG, again, another platinum, but you can see here the downtrend was broken and back tested. It's off the golden support, but platinum is running and this one is not. Really shame that platinum group metals. I thought it would have already ran all the way to this $7 by now, but it's not really. So the platinum miners suck. PPLT, this is physical platinum. This is the breakout. Yeah, this is like the platinum chart itself. RDS, right? I know you have it. I know I have it. So the golden resistance, the red one broken and back tested, the green major resistance broken. The back test was not very clean because of Trump news, Trump tariffs. But yeah, just recently this blue sloppy bull flag is broken out and getting back tested. I think we're going to eventually get to the blue top band, and that level is 60 cents. And the current level is 36. So I'm happy with that. I'm holding that. I'm holding the long actually from the break of the red, not the golden, but the red. That was a nice bull flag breakout and the back test. So 21, I think just over 21 cents, if I can remember it correctly. Sibanye, loads of people asked me about this stock for years. And finally,
Yeah.
it's this blue downtrend. I always said there's nothing to see. But once it broke the blue and green, they were both broken. And finally, the golden sideways channel. This is, we bought it at 460 when it cleared the green and blue together. Now it got to 750. And I think we have more upside, especially looking at palladium. I think this is going to get to the red top band eventually. Okay, that level is 20. This is Santa Cruz, one of my favorites,
Oh,
one of
yes.
my absolute favorites. Massive break of the red and back test. Then the green giant resistance was broken. It became unstoppable for weeks from 50 to, well, it doubled in less than 4 weeks. Yeah. I know you are following this as well, Caspar.
Yeah, we bought the red break, on that
Yeah.
chart.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
So it's
yeah,
and there's also a big cup and handle formation, which I know you don't do much of, but there's definitely a big cup and handle,
yeah. You
like a
mean
multi.
this one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
like
yeah.
this
If you zoom out a bit more, I
cup
think.
and handle.
Pres-
Ah, yeah, the bigger one,
Yeah, the
right?
bigger one,
This
yeah,
one.
as well. So again, I mean, there
Yeah, okay,
is it's a
right.
good one to say the least.
A few of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
SGD, I have SGD, and this is one of the overperformers. That's why I love that kind of stuff because you can see. it's off the red bottom band, okay, red support,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
following the breakout of the green. It's this golden uptrend. So the golden top band is the target, unless something really bad happens to this company. But you don't, I mean, something like this, that spectacularly precise charts like red, the green, the golden, the blue bull flag, the purple resistance break, everything is working for this company, right? For this stock. And the minimum target is 14, right? I'm holding this one. And I think eventually there is even a chance to break the golden top
Hmm.
band and rocket to, well, basically $100 or something. So there is that.
Can I say one thing
SIL,
to that
yeah,
one?
tell me.
And I think I think you agree again, and that's to me the break of the green was also a buy signal for me, and I said that as well. And that's also again a good view that it is very, very important to get the entry correct because otherwise you're getting some really big pullbacks into the green after a huge move. So it's very important to get the entry correct because these stocks are very volatile. And if you buy
That's right.
after 30%, all of a sudden you get 20% against you and you will exit, but that's only when it's gonna again resume higher. So getting the entry
Yeah,
correct is so important, and that's why you have to have your
timing.
limit orders should be in before.
Yeah,
So you do your analysis, then set limit orders, and then you wait for the break, really. So
100%. So if you have missed the breakout, you
yeah,
basically have to pray for the back test.
yes,
So if you chase the trade, more often than not, you're going to get burned. Yes, sometimes the back tests don't happen, but most of the time they happen. And once the correction starts happening and the underlying, these stocks come down for a back test of the breakout levels. And that's your best entry actually. You buy
hmm,
it cheap and you have a great risk control. When the back test fails, you get out. If it doesn't, you just run the trade.
yeah,
And as you said, timing is of essence. You have to do the timing right, not before, not after, on the day, sometimes on the week, but you have to do the timing right.
yeah,
SIL, especially like technical trading, you see the lines and all that, like the things we do, it needs attention, it needs dedication, it needs time spent on staring at charts and putting your like, let's say, limit orders and stop orders, etc. If you're let's say a gold buck and you've been holding these stocks for the last 15 years, which I am doing, by the way, on uranium. I'm
hmm.
I'm a terrible timer on uranium. Not recently, but I bought it before COVID. I bought them before COVID, even way before COVID, and I've been holding them for like forever. So because I have like strong belief for that, but I do that. But in
I will
these kinds
say,
of
yeah,
cases, yeah, if you have not that much time, yeah, you should basically think about timing your trades much better, and that's where I come in. That's where you come in, Casper.
yeah. But I will say
Yeah,
though, uranium started to look nice in 2018-ish. So, but then
yeah,
it spent like 3 years before it actually went on full bullish mode. So, but yeah,
exactly. But COVID, everything crashed in
yeah,
COVID.
exactly.
So,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, SAL, the silver ETF.
beautiful.
That gave me a massive, like in April. I said just buy the silver miners because we were basically backtesting the broken green resistance. And I was also seeing, not because of this ETF particularly, but I was also seeing a lot of individual miners
Yeah.
that were ready to rock. And they did. So that actually aged really well.
Can I say one thing,
Silver,
Burak, and then
yeah,
I'll keep my mouth shut for the entire video? Going back to the
go ahead,
SIL,
of course. Yeah,
and actually, the break there in 2024 of April, you can see a trend line coming down from the top green, and there are some connections going on here.
that one, yeah.
No, down here
This
at
one,
April 2024, there is a. Can I draw here?
April, yeah, yeah.
Can I do
You mean
something?
this?
No, you have to go further back. It's 2024, so you have to go way back.
2024.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
a trend line break coming down from three highs, going back to 2022.
This
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
exactly. That one there.
Ah.
That was a
Yeah.
high
I
conviction of
mean,
mine because that was when gold broke out,
right.
but also gold
Yes.
broke out against inflation, which is a huge correlation to
Yeah.
the silver miners.
Oh,
So
that's lovely. I have missed that one.
ever since that, I have been extremely bullish on silver
Yeah.
miners. So
Silver miners.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a
yeah.
beautiful one, really. Yeah. No, I have missed that one. I think I wasn't even following these ETFs. I was very like focused on the miners themselves.
Hmm.
But then somebody asked me about the juniors, and then I started looking at the juniors and the ETFs more, much more focusing on that. And then I saw this green one, and I was focusing on this one
Yeah, yeah,
most of
it's
the
a big
time.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
The green
yeah.
is the big
So
one for
that's
sure, but the red one was like an
yeah,
internal precursor to the breakout, in my view, at least. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Very nice, very nice. So the blue top band actually needs the break for us to go to the golden. So this is an uptrend. We need to break this blue top band, and that will actually accelerate the rallies on the miners to get at least to this golden top band. This is the junior one, and which hasn't really broken for for good. One, two, three, four. A little bit spiky here, but you get the idea. This golden resistance, that internal resistance, yeah, the golden bottom and golden top band. I think if we break this zone, then we get to 30 plus. Okay, it may take us years, which I think it will. It will take us years to get there, but we need to first break this 16, 17, especially this green one, and then this golden internal resistance. So anything 16, 17, it will tell us, okay, now the green one is broken, and we'll start going. Okay, SLVR, right? This green downtrend broken. This is Trump tariffs. Then it recovered, and it still is above this green broken bull flag. This is very nice. The green golden internal resistance just recently broke. That is really good. This stock has massive upside in my view, and I think minimum target is this purple top band at 93. Right, that golden resistance rail, right, is at 90, yeah, just over 90, and we're at 46, so that's doubling. We're looking at doubling on this stock and possibly even much more than that if the golden top band is our target, right? If we put it like this, extend right, if this is our uptrend, which can be, right? Ultimately, this could even get to, well, $5, $6, $7. SSL, Sandstorm, right? One of the best,
Yeah.
I must admit, like one of the best calls I have made on any miners. Red resistance break. I broke when it broke out of the green and back tested. I said buy this one, and finally the golden bull flag was broken. Obviously, this is Trump tariffs. I said no, don't touch it. Then we rallied. The wedge broke into the upside. That ascending
Yeah.
wedge broke to the upside and back tested. So you don't want anything else from a stock that does this, like complete upside volume. And let me see,
Yep.
do we have a kind of probably resistance coming our way now? Maybe. Okay, just got to be careful at this red line. It's a line of two through two highs. You need a third touch to call it a resistance. Okay, many people don't understand this, but that's how I see it. You need to see the reaction by the market on this third touch and then a breakout. Just like this one, we can see so many touches on this blue one. SSV, right? This is a bull flag in the making, the blue one. Not the perfect bull flag, but it is. And I think SSV is Southern Silver, okay? And this red giant resistance, so it has massive upside, but so far it like something has to happen for this stock to break out. And that thing is 34 cents, maybe 35 cents. Because then it would break the red, right? One, two, three, four touches on the red and the blue bull flag. And this is not even a small bull flag. It looks small, but it's not actually. It is from 2024. So that's over a year. Okay. And the golden support. So this is a 1 year bull flag. We need to break out. You may want to put an alert. Just like I'm doing 34.50. I put my alert there, and I'm going to buy it if it breaks out. Simple. SSVR again, one of those beautiful setups,
Oh yeah.
and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may call this 6. It is trying. You can see 6 touches on this major resistance. You can't see this line with linear scale. You can only see it with a log scale. Try it, okay? And with the linear scale, you can't see nothing actually. So sometimes I see chartists using some, like a price has gone up 20, 30 times and they're still using linear scale. It just doesn't work. The mathematics of it. If you look at the log scales, the equation of the log scale, you can understand why we do it. Anyway, this red resistance is going to break, I think.
Yeah.
Ready. Maybe it's already broken. Yeah. And then this is going to go. But I think initially it's going to get to this one. So the green top band, yeah, that is like trading channel stuff. Okay. So this is what I do. As soon as it breaks out, if it gets to the green, maybe pull back and then a breakout. So because this could become a sideways channel. From the previous lows, there is a high, right? Between these two. That's why when it gets to this level, it may pull back and then a break to the upside. So just got to be careful. But the red one is about to break. SUP is one of my favorites because it's also one of your favorites.
Yeah.
You showed me this one, Casper. Thank you
Yeah, I
very
did, yeah.
much. Yeah, the green resistance, right? And the golden bull flag. I bought this one. And I bought this one at 67. Yeah, I was pretty sure this is breaking out. And I posted to my members as well. Thank you very much, Casper. Green resistance and the golden bull flag. They both broke out and we rallied from 67 to $1. So that's like 50% in less than 2, 3 weeks. What else do you want? Okay. This is, a spectacular trade. And now there's also this blue support, I think. Not very precise, but it is. All right. So I'm thinking maybe we get a back test. We don't have to. Ultimately, we get to the red top band, right? One touch here, 3 touches on the bottom band. So I think we are going to see a touch on the red, which is going to be around 2 plus. So from 67 to, well, basically 250. Well, I can live with that.
Actually,
SVM,
I can't take full credit for
yeah.
that because it was actually one of the members on my Substack who mentioned this in one of the sections
Uh-huh.
where they can post a ticker and I give my view. And as soon
Ah,
as I saw it,
okay.
I'm like, this one is the best one,
Yeah,
well, top 5 ever. So yeah, so I
good,
can't take
good.
credit. So
Well, let's thank him together.
yeah, exactly.
So the red resistance. So this is Silver Corp Metals, SVM. Red support, red resistance. The blue one is broken out and getting back tested. This is a buy signal to me.
Mhm.
This is already broken, and this is going to run to the red and smash that. I think there is very good upside for this one. Okay. And the red support is not going to be broken. That's why, like, the downside is limited, the upside is really big. TFPM, I'm not long this one, but this was one of the things that I missed, honestly. The golden bull flags breakout, and here is another test blue, and then it got to the blue top band 1, 2, 3, 4, broken, right? This was Trump tariffs, came back in a little bit, then it shot up. From 18, it got to 25 very, very quickly because the blue major resistance was already broken before tariff news. And then everything recovered after that. So really, really good. And of course, there's another one here, lovely bull flag, this golden one. So everything looked really beautiful. TSG,
Ooh, okay.
Um, I think we have 3 minutes left. Blue resistance needs breaking, and we get to get to the golden. So that blue one needs breaking. And TUD, one of the suckers in the game, because you can see Tudor Gold has failed to rally at all. Like the golden, the black, the red, it's still there, but it needs a miracle to push out of the red, get to the blue, and break it. It really needs a miracle. It's not moving at all. It's not moving the needle at all, right? I think it even attempted to break the red. I mean, the golden one is not really very precise anyway.
Mm.
So black and red. TXG, this is a good one, right?
Yeah.
The blue bull flags breakout and the golden top bands breakout and back tested. And yeah, this rallied off this level, and I had sent it to my members at that back test. And ultimately, the red resistance is the target. I'm not holding this one, like personally, but this has been a good one.
Yeah.
And this here is American Gold Silver Corporation, right? The blue bull flags breakout and back test, the green uptrend, the purple resistance. So the green top band is still the target. It may reverse there together with the red, pull back, and then a breakout, or maybe it's going to break the green. So we have to we have to depend on the price action. But it was it looked good at the back test of the blue, and that's why I said this is going to rally from 40 all the way to, well, 80. That's
Wow.
double. So it's not good. It's not bad. USL, right, is going to break. If it wants to go, it has to break the blue downtrend, right? 3 touches, 2 touches, beautiful downtrend. This needs breaking. And if it does, you buy this. And VGZ, this is Vista, right? Multi-decade breakout, the
Wow.
red one, and the blue resistance breakout, and the purple uptrend that is broken to the upside recently, even though the backtest didn't really hold, and we may be forming this golden uptrend. So, but the major one is the red, right? This giant red, exactly like the Kerr mining, and this red and blue. These are multi-year and multi-decade breakouts. But this is looking very good, and ultimately, I think minimum target is the green top band at 250, 260. And Wheaton doesn't need much words.
Wow.
Blue resistance break, green resistance break, golden top band is still the target. And the WRLG, it's looking okay, but it's not my favorite. WRN, disappointed, I must say, because the blue and golden, it looked like a breakout. I bought it, and it's now in the red. So I may close it this week. It's slightly positive, but it really has to push to break. We can see this is the fake, the golden and blue double resistance. I thought the blue one together with the golden, they're both breaking, so I bought it and it fell back in. So, and of course, there was some news about this one. So if this is a news action, then we should see it running as soon as possible. And that's it, guys. Hope it helps. Um,
Yeah.
Caspar, thanks for having me. As always,
No, it's
keep
my
in touch.
pleasure. It's my pleasure. So